And the last ingredient that I'm adding to this now is my gluten flour. Now because you are all watching, I should use a cup, but really I can't tell you because gluten flours and everything will change. Well, let me see if I can use a cup for you.
No.
So I'm putting 1 cup of gluten flour, or also with 3 cups of water. Yes. When sometimes I use an egg in this mixture, but you don't have to use the egg if you don't want to use eggs. But because we have our own chooks, we're still using eggs. We'll come to a time when we probably won't use eggs anymore when they get too old to lay. But do you see the consistency of that? You don't want this recipe to be too thick. So there was only 1 cup of gluten flour with all that recipe. With this recipe now, someone said they'd like to have some walnuts in it. Well, I can put walnuts in it. If you want to put peanuts in it, in this one here I put the boiled peanuts. You can see them in there, and because they are cooked in the microwave, they have a different flavour to, they're not raw, they're boiled peanut. This one, someone wanted some walnuts, so I just take the walnuts and break them into it. Again, you can put grated carrots, or you can put grated zucchini, or you can put your broccolis or celery or tomato paste, just whatever you feel like. And that's as simple as it is. So it takes you probably a couple of minutes just to make it, and then pour it straight into your round container like that, making sure you get everything out of it. And you can use this recipe to slice and put on your sandwiches or on your toast for breakfast. So now taking it like that, you can cover it, or if you want you can even get some sunflower seeds and just shake it, sprinkle a few around the top if you like, or sesame seeds. At this stage you can even take some of the parsley and just decorate it, because it will look a bit more appealing when it comes out, and that goes straight onto the table and can be served with the veggies or the gravy. So that will go into the microwave now for 18 minutes. Okay, so this is the onion now. It's caramelised, and you can see I'm just going to tip it straight into this corning bowl. Make sure it's the one that can take the heat, the bowl. And then from there, you just simply open the tomato paste. It's important only to put in half. You don't want to overpower the tomato. So remember, this is something that you're going to use the rest of your life, this recipe. And you can do it really when you're doing pastas. No cheese in the house, no worry. Don't even bother buying cheese anymore, because this will give enough flavour to your pastas, and then it's just a matter of simply and that's it. You can put that in your fridge and use it in your dishes. I don't know how long it will keep for, because it never stays more than 2 days in our house. Usually it goes the same day. But you can put it on your sandwiches, on your toast.
What do they say about that 5 days that tomato paste?
Okay, so this is our soybeans. You can see that the pressure's gone out the pressure cooker now, so it's safe to open. We take it out like that. And you can just drain them first, so I'll leave that back on and drain them into my sink, which should be empty. Now what I'm going to show you is that when you look at this soybean, I tasted these soybeans, you can see that I can squash it in my fingers. Do you see that? Even though they're hot, they squash in my soybeans, so it's no longer a hard thing to work with, it's soft. You can mash that and use that as a basis for and lots of things now. So now we're finished making all the meal, we'll present it on the table. This loaf of bread I made in the bread maker today, and you know, next time I do a cooking lesson on demand, I'm going to show you how to make plats, garlic bread with Wholesome. You can see inside in this bread we use sunflower seed, sesame seeds, we use linseed, which is high in your omega-3s, You've got the rye flour, the barley flour, the oat flour, the corn flour, the soy flour, and you have to have it nice and springy so you can cut it for kids for lunch. And so to learn to make a good loaf of bread, a loaf of bread like this, when you see it, I know my husband, who's Spanish, he likes to take the bread like that and just dip it in the tomato sauce like that. And so next time I do a cooking demonstration, it's going to be on bread and plats and the different types of breads you can make for a wholesome meal to go with it. Now this is our meatloaf that's just come straight from the microwave, 18 minutes. You can either take it out straight away and serve it hot like that, or you can leave it sit and go cold and slice it for the next day for the lunches. And then it should just tip out straight away like that, out of your ring. And then you can turn it over and it's ready for serving. And so there's your meal. To your health, an abundant life.